I think we're good. If there's a problem, then fuck it. We'll do it
You
live.
know, we'll do it live. I'm recording from the beautiful city of Chicago.
Mhm.
I look out my window and I just see fucking architecture. Just fucking architecture. It's intimidating. It's scary. It's a lot. It's a big life change. I can't afford to live out here right now, but I'm working it out, going through it.
Great.
I'm only going to be here for like a month and a half or...
I was gonna say, you said you were gonna be leaving early August, right?
Originally, yeah, my plan was to be out of here by early August, but I'm scared. And like I'm scared. My room, I don't have to move out until the 10th of August, but the program ends mid-July, so I'm leaving kind of like July 20th.
Oh, okay.
Spending a summer with my family, which is great. It means I get to spend a month with my family.
Right. Well, some people think that's great.
Yes, some people think that's great. I think that's great. But it also means I get to miss celebrating Independence Day with my family, which is a choice. Because if there's one thing I hate, it's celebrating Independence Day.
Really?
Terrible holiday. I hate fireworks. They're a pointless waste of my time. And they scare me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I have to hide under some covers. It doesn't help, but it makes me feel safe.
Yeah, welcome to direct-to-video.
I start yelling at the noise, hoping that maybe I can intimidate it into going away. And sometimes it works. And then other people are like telling me that I'm a bad boy for doing that.
VHS DVD extras.
Tony's trying to be professional.
A podcast between podcasts where, man, I don't even, that was a good bit. I enjoyed it.
I will say, my apartment that I'm staying in is like a block and a half away from a baseball stadium, so every weekend there's just fucking fireworks going off at night, and it sucks.
That's
it is
fair.
Absolutely annoying. I hate it. It interrupts my zen,
Here's the thing about Chicago, though. For me, is like I miss a lot about the Midwest. Just like you mentioned architecture, and man, all the fucking buildings out here look exactly the same.
Yeah.
And they're all colored like sand, which, God, some people must be super horny for, but I don't get it.
It's something about, like, as somebody who kind of, like, on and off studies architecture, because I like studying anything. If I'm bored, I'll just read Wikipedia for fucking 50 hours. Right.
That's a good thing to do when you're bored. If I'm bored, I'll like watch some dumb bullshit, and like I don't get any better because of that.
I mean, I do both, right? Like I'll put on like a Let's Play that I've already watched 30 times in the background, and then I'll just read Wikipedia on my phone while watching like Bayonetta or whatever on my laptop. So that as I'm killing brain cells with video games, I'm building them back up with Wikipedia.
That thing that you just said, that's very, like, millennial culture.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. I mean, anything I do is millennial culture, right?
Sure, by definition.
Yeah, I'm drinking Starbucks right now.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
I got these big ol' headphones. I'm wearing Converse. Wow, fuck me, man. Holy shit, I'm a walking advertisement. Shit, I'm a demographic.
Hey, I just definitely heard myself laughing on yours, so...
Okay, yeah, let me turn it up.
Are you recording with the same mic that you're speaking into?
Yes, I have to. So let me turn down the input volume.
Yeah, so I would just... Okay.
How is this for you?
You sound good, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Real talk, guys, there might be some growing pains while Andy is in Chicago with this.
It is going to be a fucking grip because I have no access to.
Here's
anything.
The thing, I can't fucking hear you anymore.
God damn it! All right, I'm gonna turn this back up, and I'm gonna turn this up. Okay, wait. Keep talking. Talk.
Okay. Here am I. I am talking. Listen to me. I'm so cool. Oh yeah. This is probably gonna get cut, but who knows, man? Who fucking knows? I might leave this in because we didn't do enough content. You know, as it happens. Although I can talk about going to the Phoenix Comic Con, which was kind of fun. So we'll probably get into that. Also, watched the new Marvel movie, so we're probably going to talk about fucking Marvel movies. And maybe third thing, probably more about Chicago too. I mean, that's like a big life change. So that'll be good.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I get the occasional plosive, but I'm just hoping that it won't show up in the recording. But I might be a little quiet on the recording, so we'll see how this goes.
All right.
Yeah. So I have a lot I can talk about. It doesn't. We don't have to talk about Marvel, and I kind of don't want to talk about Marvel. I watched Infinity War twice.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion on it, I think it's very good. It's not, but it's not complete. It's unfinished, right? Spoiler alert for Infinity War, but it's part 1 of 2.
It's definitely the point that it's unfinished. There are a couple of things, I'm going to get into it a little, and I want to just touch lightly on it so we can get, like, our opinions on it, and then we can move on. There's going to be a fucking needle to thread, but let me give it a shot. I think it's maybe the best ensemble movie that Marvel has done, because it managed to do a lot with a lot of characters, and I didn't expect that. Number 1. And number 2, like, yeah, you get the feeling at the end that, yeah, this is obviously the first half of a story. But also, the fucking after credits thing, the after credits reveal that's just like, hey, there's gonna be a Miss Marvel movie coming out, or a Captain Marvel movie coming out. I looked at that and I was like, okay, but what the fuck can Captain Marvel do at this point? Like,
well,
why is calling Captain Marvel Nick Fury's thing at this point? Like, oh, she's gonna help, and maybe she can help, but like,
Captain Marvel is the closest thing to Superman in the Marvel universe in terms of like capability.
Just sheer output.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. They should be calling Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl has beaten Galactus and Thanos. She can fucking do it.
And they verified it wasn't a clone, it wasn't an alternate reality. It was the real flesh and blood Thanos.
Also, Doctor Doom twice.
Oh god, well, Doctor Doom's a fucking square, like.
Doctor Doom is a square. But there was a really cool time travel one where he took over the world by time travel, and she beat him by time traveling herself into the past like 50 times, and then just everybody beat up on him at the same time. It was great.
That's amazing.
I've been waiting for more talk about what Squirrel Girl is going to be in the do they call it part of the cinematic universe, the TV shows?
Yes, they are. They're part of the MCU.
Yeah, because there's the New Warriors TV show.
I just got a phone call from fucking Russia.
Answer it on air.
Sorry, I don't mean to No, don't call back. I'm it just says Russia. It just says Russia.
Do you know somebody in Russia?
I know nobody in Russia.
Maybe Russia knows you.
Fucking, yeah, they probably do, but I'm fucking blocking that caller.
Yeah, okay.
God, I really hope that phone call I made wasn't enough that my parents are gonna get a fucking international bill on. Like, 1 cent for an international call, and they're gonna be like, who the fuck did you call? I'll be like,
Good cover.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail the conversation. This is a thing that happened in real time, and fuck it, we're doing it.
No, it is great.
Russia. I don't. Okay, I'm freaking out. But yeah, continue the thing you were saying.
I was saying that like the New Warriors TV show, which is gonna have Miss Marvel and Squirrel Girl, who are two of my favorite superheroes from recent years. I'm not caught up on Miss Marvel, but she's super cool.
Very cool.
It was I think they're shopping it around. Like I think there was a reason why it's not going to be on like regular TV, and it's possible it's because it's got fucking Squirrel Girl in it. But whatever, she's the best. It might end up on Netflix. I've just been like trying to keep my eye on that because I wanna know when Squirrel Girl is gonna be like on TV. I saw exactly one Squirrel Girl at the Phoenix Comic Fest. One Squirrel Girl, a couple of people from the Adventure Zone, a couple of characters from the Adventure Zone. That was cool.
That is cool.
But mostly, you know, just your normal Spiders-Man and Deadpools.
Spiders-Man. A million spiders in the shape of a man. That was a great spoilers for Infinity War, by the way.
When Spiders-Man turned into a billion spiders?
Yeah, I was like, that's a new power. That's cool. I liked it. It wasn't very effective, but you know, I think it was a good part of the story. Just exploded into spiders. It was a great effect.
Peter was doing his very best that whole time.
Fuck man, Tom Holland is so good.
He was very good. Do you want to get into like real spoilers? Because I could talk about him for a minute.
I honestly don't. I don't want to talk because I feel like me talking about this movie would just be like a greatest hits album for that movie. I don't That's have fine.
Then we won't. But like he was very good. I also thought that Robert Downey Jr. was very good like what really felt like the denouement for his character. Like everything was building up to this point.
Listen, okay, I'm going to get into a little bit of spoilers, but just nothing, I'm not going to say anything tangible, but ever since Iron Man 2, ever since the Avengers, really, I have wanted Iron Man to get his comeuppance, because his character has been going and down this, like, arc of being increasingly petulant and increasingly petty, and it's always me with him. He's kind of a dick. He has a child soldier working for him. I wanted him to get his, right? To be punished for his sins, as it were. Man, nobody deserved to get that fucked in any movie. Like, he got rawed so hard in Infinity War, and I felt bad, and I was like, I didn't want this.
This isn't what I wanted.
Like it got to a point where I was like, yeah, and then it kept going, and I was like, no. So I'm excited. I'm excited for. I don't have a like. I like talking about like movies in like more of a kind of a symbolic sense, right? Mm-hmm. But this movie isn't done, so there's nothing.
That's the thing. It's not. It definitely feels like there's going to be another one, and the weird part is. What's gonna be weird is watching the new Marvel movies that are coming out, like, later this summer, right?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be in between those two Avengers movies that are so much more important.
Yeah, God. Yeah.
And it's like, it's...
Well, okay.
It's gonna be weird.
So the Captain Marvel movie takes place in the 90s.
Does it?
Yes, it's a period piece set in the 90s. That's its saving grace. I assume that movie's just going to open fucking, like, I don't know, New York, 1996 in bold letters at the bottom of the screen.
Oh no, it's going to be exactly the same as Princess Diaries.
Is that how Princess Diaries opens?
No, but Princess Diaries was made in, like, 2000, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh my god, the 90s.
Yeah, It's definitely that. But here's the thing about the 90s, right? Is 90s Sense and Sensibilities lasted well into 2006.
Oh, yeah. No, the 90s went into 2006. Yeah, I think that's fair.
There was no cultural, like, other than the internet, which started in the 90s.
Yeah, it was Neopets 1997.
There was no real big cultural thing that happened in the 2000s that changed how people express themselves.
The 90s. Yikes, though, the 90s. Like boy bands were big into the mid 2000s.
God, you know? Yeah. Oh, and there's, fucking Backstreet's back, man. They released a new album.
Can we not? I feel like I am the only human fucking being who decided the music I listened to before I was in high school was actually terrible. And everybody else might just like, yeah, remember this? And I was like, yeah, I fucking remember this. It sucked.
There's a lot of music that I listened to in high school that I think is bad, but but there was also a lot of music that I listened to in high school that I'm like, nah, this is still a club banger, man. Like, I'm still into it,
fuck, man. I went to, when I first came out here, my sister took me to a bar that was doing, like, 90s night. And it was like karaoke, but not karaoke. Like, there were microphones, but the actual singers were still singing the songs. You could just sing along with it. Oh, and boy, every single song, I was like, man, I remember this. It was bad. Like, do people enjoy this?
I think a lot of it is like, it's like a safety blanket,
It just might be that I am kind of like an asshole about music. Most of the music I listen to is not pop music. It's I like music from musicals, and I like a few bands that other people don't know about, and like maybe I just like these types of sounds that don't like after enough people talked about it, I tried to get into what's her name, Carly Rae Jepsen. And I was like, I can understand why people like this, because it like sounds good, but also I don't like it, so I don't fucking know, man.
I am so easy. I am so easy to please. Like, as long as it's not.
I can see when you're playing something while we're talking, when we're on Discord, right?
I'm not playing anything.
This says you're playing Scrivener.
Okay, Scrivener should not be attached to my Discord. Scrivener is a writing application that I use.
Oh. Huh. I turned that off for me, because it was like showing when I was listening to Spotify, and I was like...
I
people
don't
need
that.
To fucking know when I'm listening to Spotify.
Yeah, I don't need that, and I don't know how to turn it off. So let's find out. Games. No game detected. Turn that shit off. I found it.
Great.
Why is that? That's not even a game. How is it a verified game?
I thought you were playing a game, like, while talking, like...
You were like, the reason Andy's pausing so long is because he's beating a sick level in Scrivener. Whatever that is.
I've done that while editing, It's not crazy. I did not set a timer this time, BT dubs. I just realized it's been so long since we did DVD extras.
No, that's
it's
cool.
It's been 25 minutes. So
let's just go. You know what? Let's just record for as long as we can go, because we need content.
We've done that before, and I don't think it was as good.
That's a good point. What was I saying?
I don't fucking know. I totally derailed us by talking about Discord and Scrivener.
Oh shit. 90. There was something about. Oh right. I'm so. When it comes to music, as long as it doesn't sound shitty, I'm like the easiest person to please. Like, if it's on, I'll just be like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, music is such a low bar for me that I don't. But I spend 90% of my time listening to podcasts anyway. So maybe that's why my standards for music is so low.
I'm kind of an asshole about music. Like,
oh yeah, you're a real hipster.
I have gone into bars, and I hate bars.
Have you asked them to change the station? Like, are you that guy, or do you just put headphones in?
No, what it is like I go into a bar and it's like they're playing music like too loud to talk in a bar, and I'm like, what's the point then?
You want to go to a pub?
Make sense.
You know what? No, as a person, I've been to a couple of bars, and you're absolutely fucking right. They are too loud,
and it makes me feel like I stand there and I'm thinking, like, am I an old person? Like,
no.
I'm not crazy, right?
No, I agree with you. A bar should be like a Starbucks. They should be playing like elevator music.
Yeah. It can be dance music or something. It's like quiet.
You know where you need to go? You need to go to airport bars. Airport bars are silent.
Why would I want to go to an airport bar?
To drink alcohol in a place where it's quiet.
I guess.
Listen, like I don't like drinking with other people. I love drinking alone. When I go to anywhere, when I go to a bar, I put headphones in. I'm there to get just sloshed enough that I'm not legally allowed to drive home, play games on my phone, and then I leave.
I feel like that's okay. You know what? That's fine. Whatever. However you like to spend your time. I just feel weird about going to a bar and then specifically not talking to anybody.
I do at bars what I do at coffee shops. I either work on something or I watch YouTube or I'm
working on something for some reason that feels fine. Like going to a bar, getting a drink. Like there is a long history of artists who, have a few before they get started. So if you're like out there and you're writing, you're like, I'm just like Hemingway.
No, I have done a Hemingway and just sat in silence in the dark by myself and just had a shot of whiskey. It is quite nice. I mean, I didn't commit any domestic abuse afterwards.
That's good.
So I'm better than
not
Hemingway.
Just like Hemingway.
So yeah, I'm better than Hemingway. Verified. I'm verified better than Hemingway.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
But, like, Mark Twain, I sincerely believe Mark Twain went to bars, talked to people, and then wrote about them. Like, he's the one who wrote about Emperor Norton.
Yeah.
I think he was, like, the coolest person.
Man, Mark Twain has such a good writing prose. His writing is so easy to read. But, man, his books are so fucking long, and they don't have to be. Like...
I recently listened to Huckleberry Finn on Audible.
Yeah.
Non-paid by Audible, by the way. I listened to Huckleberry Finn on third-party website. Fuck you, Audible. I don't know why I decided that if we weren't being paid by them, I had to be hostile.
But you would admit to theft?
No, but I did listen on Audible, but it was on my mom's account, so I didn't pay for it, so I guess it might be theft.
I thought, no, it's not theft. It's like borrowing Netflix accounts, right? It's legal. The service allows for it. I legit thought you were stealing, and I was going to ask you from where, because I want to listen to more audiobooks. So yeah, Audible, if you want to sponsor us.
I'm going to give you a boring answer, which is a lot of libraries have good audiobooks. While you're in Chicago, you should get a fucking library card and just use their online stuff.
Do that. I actually should do that.
I tell you to do that because I'm a fucking nerd who thinks libraries are awesome. Anyway.
Don't you need, like, proof of residency, though, to get a public library card?
No.
No? Can I just walk in and ask?
No, I don't think you do.
I'll just walk into every Chicago public library until I can get one.
Yeah, but don't you have a
I have a school
like
ID.
A student ID.
Yes, I have an intern ID.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not technically an intern.
I think you could work this.
Yeah.
But I listened to Huck Finn.
Mm.
And it was a very good recording of Huck Finn. Who was it? It was Frodo?
Elijah Wood?
It was Elijah Wood. He does a shockingly good Southern accent.
He played Huck Finn in a movie.
That's right. That's right, he did. I knew that, too.
In that Disney movie.
Yes, I knew that because I went to the cave where they filmed part of it, I think. There's, like, this bullshit cave in, I want to say Oklahoma. There's, like, the hugest tourist trap.
Oh, that's
awesome. It's the dumbest place. It's amazing.
The words Oklahoma tourist trap, it is the saddest fucking sentence I ever heard.
It's amazing. They got a zip line. They sell shrimp at their restaurant. It's great. But like I realized, and yeah, like Huck Finn, that's a fucking long book. And I don't think it's like a very thick book, but it just meanders. Like they go on like 15 separate adventures.
Yeah, that's the book, right?
That's the book, but like also Huck Finn never really learns the lesson that you shouldn't own people. Like at the end of the book, that's not resolved, and that I was so shocked when I realized that.
Yeah.
It's like it turns out his friend was like not owned by a loophole. Like he was released from the woman he ran away from in her will, and like That doesn't carry with it the moral that you shouldn't own people.
No. Oh my god, Hagrid's in this movie.
Is he the, like, pirate guy?
I don't know. Ron Perlman? This is a movie. He's got a great cast. Curtis Armstrong. So I'm assuming then that you listen to the version that you listen to a version in which they do not refer to Jim as N-word Jim.
I actually think they do.
Oh Jesus, that's strong.
It's very strong. And it would make me flinch, but
because you don't need it there.
I mean, I think at the time it was written, he felt like he needed it there.
I mean, yeah, sure, but I mean,
a version of Huck Finn where they edit out the N-word, I think is perfectly reasonable.
To me, honestly, it absolutely is. It's preservation of writing, sure, but here's the thing about fucking Mark Twain. There are 5 million editions of his books that still got the N-word in them. We can take it out. We're not going to lose them.
I don't think you're losing a lot in that situation.
Honestly, no. I wonder if Elijah Wood had to psych himself up. I certainly would have to.
I would probably not be able to do it without, like, stuttering a lot. I remember when I first heard about that word.
Yeah.
And it was, my brother used it.
Whoa.
My brother used it because we had a next door neighbor who he was, like, best friends with, and he was a little black kid.
Oh no.
And like he learned it from that kid, and I hadn't heard of it before, and for some reason he decided to blame it on me.
Oh, that's...
So there was like this, like, I remember this really tense, like, I knew it was a tense moment between, like, me and an authority figure, like, did you say that word? And I did not know what word they were talking about. Oof, yeah, that was rough.
That's the thing, right? Is I remember the first time I heard that word. It was in...
And I genuinely, I want to say this, I want to get in front of this. I don't think that my brother used it in a hateful way, because I don't think he knew about it in a hateful way. I think it was something that our neighbor would, like, just say.
Well, that's the thing, is the connotation of the word means different things. It means something else. It has a different power in Black America than it does in the rest of America.
Right.
And when you're a kid and that boundary, that social boundary hasn't been...
It hasn't been established.
Yeah, it hasn't been established yet because you're a kid, that you don't understand that the weight transfer that happens when you just say it at a dinner conversation. The first time I heard that word, it was in a public setting. Somebody said it, it was one of those things where everybody in my immediate vicinity just froze for a second, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a bad thing.
That's a bad word.
A bad word happened. So yeah, it's just, you just know. You can feel it in your body as a kid when a bad word happens.
I feel like we should...
Get off this topic of conversation.
I feel like we should get off this topic. Have you seen Han Solo yet? Or Solo yet?
Oh god, no.
That's fine, me neither. I was just curious.
I have never been not excited for a movie. It's not even that I don't think it's going to be good. It's probably fine.
I think it's going to be good, but also I don't care that much.
Yeah, I just don't care that much. Like, I love here's the thing about Han Solo. I don't give a shit about Han Solo. I love Harrison Ford.
Yeah, well, there's a problem.
And the thing is whoever the fuck this new guy is, I'm sure he's great. I'm sure he does a fine job, but he's not Harrison Ford.
Mm-mm.
And that's just, I'm sorry, but if it's not Harrison Ford, I just don't care. I just don't care.
I figured you'd watch it for
Donald Glover, and I absolutely will. At some point, I absolutely will watch this movie for Donald Glover.
I found out that there's a movie theater right by me that has $5 Tuesdays.
Oh, yep. $5 Tuesdays is a very common thing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's real good.
It's also a movie theater. I don't know if you have any of these in and around where you were in like New Mexico or earlier in California. Probably in California, because it's one of those places that like serves food.
Oh yeah.
Like food.
Yeah. We have an Alamo Draft House in El Paso.
Okay.
And I try to go there as much as possible, even though my parents hate it.
Why do they hate it?
Because they don't have reclining seats in the Alamo Draft House, and
That's a
the
crime.
Cinemark does have reclining seats. And if my parents can't recline while they're watching a movie, they're just not happy the entire film.
Well, something I learned about myself is I hate movie theater food. Like, I hate popcorn and drinks. And it's not that they're bad. I love popcorn in the comfort of my home. And I love Coke in the comfort of Coca-Cola in the comfort of my home.
Oh my god, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you again. I heard somebody unironically use the word pop in a restaurant setting while I was here, and I freaked out, and I almost yelled at them, like, say that again! And I stopped myself. I was like, I'm in the part of America where they see pop. That's so good. Oh. Okay, go ahead.
I'm glad you're having fun.
It's delicious. I also got to hear an authentic Chicago accent. It's delicious. It tastes so good. God, I love accents. I love dialects. It's great. Continue.
God, that's so interesting. Because, like, that's stuff that I grew up around. So, like, when I came out here, I was like, man, everybody's pretending to be a cowboy, huh? And that's, like, yes. But,
I mean, yes, but also... It's just how people, sound out there. I used to sound like that. I
mean, it's not just the voices. I mean, some people genuinely, actually out here, a lot of the people who live in Phoenix used to be in the Midwest.
Yep.
So there are people out here who will just say pop, and it's like, it's just because they're from Chicago.
They moved out there, kept the Chicago accent, and then just put on boots and a cowboy hat and a big old belt buckle and called it a day. Yeah, I know what you mean.
What did you interrupt me while I was talking about?
You enjoying popcorn and soda.
I like drinking pop and eating popcorn in my own home. But when I'm at a movie, and especially movies now that are like 2.5 hours,
God, yeah,
I don't want to be drinking a bunch of fucking pop. Are you kidding? I don't want to miss when Thanos puts on his glove.
There is an endurance test. I have a really fast metabolism. If I drink water, 30 minutes later, I gotta go. I gotta get that out.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were just talking about Infinity War. Infinity War was the first movie in a long time where halfway through the movie, I genuinely got thirst. So I drank some Coke. And man, by the time those credits hit, I was like, I'm fucking gone. I'm gone. I watched the slow credits where the names fade in and fade out, and then I went out, went to the bathroom, and then came back.
I just, didn't have refreshments. And I was like, man, it's nice not having to pee halfway through the movie. Because what I would often do is, in fact, so Cinemark did this thing when the first Avengers came out, where they had all the movies before the Avengers.
Oh, you can't do that anymore.
You fucking can't.
25 hours of fucking film?
Yeah.
Shit.
But so I went with my brothers, and it's I don't know, 7 hours at that point? 7 hours a movie?
God, not even.
Longer. It was 12 to 12, so...
Yeah, it was about that. Well, okay.
Been 12, maybe 14 hours, because I think actually...
There was 6 movies before.
But what we would do is we would get our popcorn and pop, and we would have... We would time it perfectly, so at the end of the first movie, we all had to pee and get our food and get to our fucking seats again.
You had a system.
And when I went to go watch Infinity War, which I knew I had to watch because so many people were already talking about it and it was going to be spoiled, I just, got nothing. It was the first time in a long time when I got nothing, and I was sitting there and I was like, this is nice. I like not having anything with me.
Before Infinity War, the last time I had a drink in the middle of a movie was Beavis Dodge. And I just got up and walked out and went to the bathroom because I don't fucking care if I missed anything. I missed 2 minutes of grunting and looking sad. Fuck, I don't give a shit. But it is really nice to just not have to go to the restroom. But, that being said, I have the endurance. I used to be on 12-hour car trips and have to wait 5 hours to the nearest gas station because driving through large parts of Texas, there's just nothing. You're fucked. And I'll be damned if I'm going to the restroom on the side of the road to get murdered by a serial killer or a rattlesnake. No, I'm sitting on a porcelain toilet. If I have to kill a man to do it.
When I took my trip out here, I timed it. Every 4 hours, I would stop to go to the bathroom, and I timed that by podcasts. I would rack up 4 hours worth of podcasts, and when they stopped, it would be time to go to the bathroom and get some gas.
Yeah.
Like, that was how I did it.
Yeah, 4 hours is good. I used to do 6, just because
I think 6 is too long. I also think for my car, 6 would be too long. Like, I don't know if I could drive for 6 hours without getting gas.
Tell you what, 6 is pushing it to the limit. And I'm talking like if my muscles aren't tense, there is pain happening. Which is probably not healthy, now that I think back on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what stopped me from getting pops at now that you've brought it up, I keep on saying it like that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's
for me, it's
talk, but now I'm thinking about it. But that's what stopped me from getting drinks at like theaters, is that I was thinking to myself, you know what? This can't be like great for my kidneys. Like, I might need these later in life.
You might need them later in life.
Just absolutely wrecking them so that I can see Thor show up is like maybe not the best.
I want to talk a bit about, because I thought about this when I said Beavis Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
A Justice League movie came out last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like when I was a kid, Justice League was so fucking, like, Superman and Batman were so fucking big.
Mm-hmm.
That nobody could imagine a Justice League movie ever happening. It was too big. Like Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and The Flash and Green Lantern in one movie, that's too big. It'll never happen.
Well, I mean, technically that didn't happen.
You're right. Green Lantern doesn't, as far as I know, Green Lantern no longer exists.
No, you told me that you watched a Green Lantern die.
I watched a Green Lantern die. And I got and it was a scene that made me freak out because I forgot Green Lantern existed.
I was surprised they didn't just introduce one of the other Green Lanterns.
There are other Green Lanterns. There's Jon Stewart, the Daily Show's own Black Jon Stewart. He's Jewish.
Man,
he's Jewish.
It's a good thing we're not big enough to get into trouble, huh?
They're even spelled the same, I should say. Like, it's one of those things that makes me laugh when I think about it.
Okay, but he was the one in the old Justice League
cartoon. Yeah, he dates Hawk Girl.
Kids.
God, did I see a Hawk person die in the Justice League movie? I don't think I did. And but that's the thing, is a Justice League movie came out and no one gives a shit.
No one gives it. Well, I think, and I genuinely think one of the reasons nobody gives a shit is. So, there's a Flash TV show.
Yeah.
And there's another TV show with Hawkman and Hawkgirl in it.
There is?
Yeah, they're in the one with the time travel.
Oh, the Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, they're in Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
Gosh, although it's been a little while, I think Hawkman might die first episode. And
God, I hope he does. Hawkman's
time traveling, and like part of it is like, will they meet up again? I forget.
Hawkman is a useless character in a lot of ways. Like,
okay, well, Hawkgirl hangs around at least. I cannot remember if he fucking dies.
Again, I hope he does.
Okay.
The last thing you need is somebody walking around and people going, "Hey, is that fucking Birdman? Is that Harvey Birdman?"
But like, you talked about how you liked that actor who was the Flash.
In the TV show? Or in the movie?
In the movie.
Yeah, he's a good actor. Good kid.
But, like, there's a popular Flash character right now.
So, yeah, it's...
And that's so fucking weird. Like, for one thing, they made a popular Flash character, and they decided not to use him. That's weird. They decided to do the opposite of what Marvel did. And what Marvel has done might be a bit too much on the other side. Like, they have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is a usually boring TV show.
Ghost Rider's on that show, I found out, which blows my mind.
Never that's awesome now.
I saw an advertisement on fucking Pandora that was just like, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are meeting their greatest threat yet. And then I just heard a motorcycle engine rev up, and I was like, fuck you. No way they're doing Ghost Rider on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But sure enough, there was just like one person going, yeah, he calls himself the Ghost Rider. And I'm like, oh my god.
That's kind of awesome. I might need to get back into that dumb TV show now.
No, you don't have to.
I mean,
I think he's a permanent member now, but I'm not sure. Like, don't quote me on that.
The thing about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., though, is that, like, I remember somebody, like, ranting about this. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you spend a long time, everybody on the TV show spends a long time thinking Nick Fury is dead. And that's because S.H.I.E.L.D. collapses during the second Captain America movie.
Yeah.
But by the end of Captain America, by the end of that fucking movie, Nick Fury's back. So he was gone for like 2 hours. Not even by the end of the movie.
But
no. I'm wrong, because he pretended to be dead, but then it turns out 15 minutes later, he's still alive. In Captain America 2. And he tells Cap to, like, go find out shit. So, like, they spend a season thinking he's dead, but, like, if you keep up with the movies, you know he's alive. Which is a weird, dramatic irony that, like, doesn't work.
To be fair, like, after that movie, Nick Fury hasn't been in any of the Marvel movies, I think, until now.
Has he?
Yeah,
Has he not? Okay.
He's not. Pretty sure.
I think that tracks.
So but here's the thing, right? I do agree with you. I think Marvel has definitely gone too far on the side of everything having to be in the one universe. I think that, but I think, like, I don't know. Personally, I don't care. I'll watch whatever I want to watch, and I won't watch whatever I don't want to watch. Still haven't seen Ant-Man, by the way.
Here's the thing, though. He's fucking not in Infinity War, so it doesn't goddamn matter.
But here's the thing, is the next movie takes place after Infinity War does, and I am definitely going to go watch it now, because I'm curious to see how that tracks.
The Ant-Man and Wasp movie?
Yeah.
That looks very good.
It does.
It looks like Wasp is a fucking character, which is so cool, because she goddamn wasn't.
I will. Oh god. Okay, the trailers for that. I don't like watching trailers. The trailers for those movies, while fun, have some of the dumbest fucking lines that I have heard in a long time. Maybe you need, like, a partner or something. Fuck you. Yes. Yeah. I like Paul Rudd. He had one in the last movie. Wasp. As cool as that movie looks and as fun as that movie looked, I still had no interest in watching it until I found out that it does in fact take place after the events of Infinity War. I need to know what happens. How does that?
How does the fucking world work after that? That was what was most interesting, I thought, about Spider-Man when I finally watched it. Spider-Man Homecoming takes place after Avengers 1. It takes place after Avengers 2, too, but, like, he's in New York, so...
Yeah.
It's all about, like, what the fucking normal people do after aliens have attacked.
That's actually still one of my favorite things about Spider-Man Homecoming as well.
That is literally what I said. What did you think I said?
Oh god, I thought you said Ant-Man.
No. Nah. I think he's in San Francisco. I can't remember.
You literally cut out and you said man, and I was like, yeah, Ant-Man, that's who we were talking about. I hadn't seen the movie, so I was like, oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna sound like a real fucking asshole.
I'm leaving it in, man.
Oh no. Oh shit. I should have. Damn it. I was like, alright, I can ask for clarification, or I can just assume he's talking about Ant-Man. Oh, did I roll wrong on that one? Whew. So yeah, you were saying?
I just like Tony Stark being a terrible dad.
God, Tony Stark is such a shit character.
I think Tony Stark trying to be a dad is, like, so interesting for his character. And I like that. I really like Captain America in that movie.
Oh man,
I know he's a fucking meme now, but like Captain America in the gym class, where it's like,
yeah,
that felt like such a real thing that would happen.
My favorite, I think there are two favorite things I love about that is the stilted delivery of all of those lines. It's so authentic, right? It's very much like, hi, I'm a famous person telling you not to do drugs. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
But my second favorite line is when the gym teacher's like, I'm pretty sure this guy's a war criminal now, but the state says I gotta show you these films. And I'm just like,
yes,
yeah, that sounds right as well.
Oh, something I did want to say about Infinity War that I
Yeah.
didn't realize until I sat down and watched it and we got to Wakanda is that I didn't realize it until Infinity War, but it's more about Black Panther. We talked about how you can't tell a Utopia story with a happy ending.
Yeah.
And I think that's a Utopia story with a happy ending.
What? Black Panther?
Black Panther, because like,
well, I mean, it would.
Maybe I didn't quite realize until Infinity War, where it's like,
where it's thrown against the fucking wall.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's the thing.
Alien wall, not a people wall.
Here's the thing. Had you told me this before I saw Infinity War, I would have agreed with you 100%.
It was the moment when they put that weird bubble up. Well, but that's the thing. So it's a utopia, and their big question isn't about like. It's about like how do we make
the utopia
everything
still
else
works
utopia?
at
Like
the end of the film.
That's the thing about Black Panther. His big thing as a king is like we can no longer just be great for ourselves.
Yeah,
and that's so interesting. And I think that's the big question Utopia has to ask. But it was that moment that made me think of it, actually, with the wall, because that was when fucking Winter Soldier said, I love this place. I was like, yeah, me too, Winter Soldier.
This is a really great place. This is a fucking kick-ass place. There is a presence in that movie when Captain America shows up. Captain America in the Marvel Universe has become a character who just fills a lot. Like, he's such a I'm thinking I think back on Captain America as a character because he's I think it's become pretty clear in my mind that he is definitely my favorite out of all of the Marvel characters. Like even I don't think he's the best, but he's my favorite, and that's because it takes so much for a character to feel so authentically honest. There's nothing there. Like he wears his emotions on his sleeve, and I love that so much. Any internal struggle he has is on his face, and you can't really say that about any other Marvel character. Every other Marvel character is trying to fill some kind of.
Well, I would argue that you see every emotion that he has on Vision's face.
I would argue that Vision isn't a character.
How fucking dare you?
He's not.
You know what? I get it.
He's just not. Like, would I like him to be a character? Yeah, I would love it if he got, like, maybe at least a movie to have something. We literally skip his movie.
It's a tough thing to have the alien character have their own movie, though. Because their entire thing is to show how, like, different they are from the rest of the people. And so I don't know how well he would do in his own movie. Then again, it'd probably have Scarlet Witch in it, and I feel like we don't see enough of her.
We definitely have not. It is
Besides the fact that she is, like...
my one...
She's got, like, at least Doctor Strange levels of magic. And, like, nobody seems to fucking talk about it.
I think the Marvel Universe is finally in a place where we can just be like, all right, cool, magic is real now. Great. Good.
Also, I don't know. She's a mutant. I don't know if it's magic. But
no, it is magic.
It is magic? Okay.
It is magic.
I don't know anything about Scarlet Witch.
She is a mutant. Okay. She is a mutant whose mutant power is magic. Like Professor Xavier.
Know if it's a fucking option, dude.
Charles Xavier's power is magic. Magneto's power is magic.
Is it though?
Oh yeah, it is. You're telling me that fucking telekinesis isn't magic?
It's not telekinesis. I thought it was just telepathy. Can he throw stuff?
Who? Charles Xavier? I thought he could, but now that you mention it, I'm not sure.
I thought he could just read minds.
God, that would explain why he's so fucking useless in the X-Men movies.
Well, yeah.
I love that he's... Why is he buff? He doesn't have to be buff. Yeah, in the comic books, he's just like a buff dude. He's a buff, bald guy. I don't understand why he's buff. He doesn't have to be buff. Alright, what are his powers?
God damn it, we ended up talking about Marvel a lot. Not specifically about Infinity War, though.
Oh, yeah, okay, so he's just a telepath. That's still magic, though!
I mean, look, man.
Just because the Russians did a couple of experiments...
Putting on two metal wings and flying around is also magic.
Yeah!
So don't...
Yeah, it is! And now we can just accept it. We can just accept it as being what it is. Bullshit magic.
I will not...
Iron Man has magic in Infinity War.
You can't just spit on the idea of science fiction.
But it's not science fiction. It is science fucking fantasy. Like, there is no attempt being made anymore to establish any form of scientific basis for any of this. And that's fine. It's comic books, man. It can be wherever
rocket packs are theoretically possible.
Yeah, rocket packs are theoretically possible, but that doesn't mean Iron Man doesn't have magic in Infinity War, because he does. No, it's really cool magic with very specific rules, but it's magic.
Well, actually, he does seem to be able to make a suit out of something very small.
Magic. Sorry, he does. At one point, he does just say, like, "Yeah, man, nanomachines," and I'm just like, "Fucking, you can't just say a word."
Nanomachines, Andy. Fuck off.
Fucking, as a person who has spoken to people who work in nanotechnology, you can't just say... We are no longer in the 2000-aughts where you can just say nanomachines and accept... No, it's magic. You're doing magic, Tony Stark. Man.
That's how everything do.
Oh my god.
Anyway, thanks for listening to Direct to Video. VHS?
Are we done?
DVD extras. We are. It's been an hour, so I was going to wrap us up. If that's cool with you...
I feel like I started 50 thoughts and didn't end a single one of them.
Welcome to Direct to Video.
Yeah.
Boy howdy.
It's been a while. It's been a grip.
It has been a grip. Sorry for taking so long, but somebody had to move across the country and
hey, I have a stable schedule
further
now.
His education like some kind of asshole.
My schedule is pretty stable now. I will be free on the weekends if I have to kill myself to do it. So
don't kill yourself to do it.
Well, no, it's because I'm an intern. I don't like working on weekends. I refuse to work on weekends.
Do they pay you as an intern?
No, I'm not getting paid at all, which is why I'm not going to fucking work on weekends.
Okay, because I was gonna say they don't pay us for this, so if they're paying you to be an intern, but if you're not being paid for either, then
I would rather do this. I would rather watch. Like, I was gonna say I would rather watch 2 bad movies, but I'm gonna say I would rather watch a bad movie and a good movie.
Yeah, well, we'll fucking see.
Maybe
I
two
just gotta say, like,
movies.
Anne Hathaway's breakout role was not what I thought it was.
No, I don't think anybody's breakout role is what you would want it to be. Did anybody start strong? Can you think of an actor who just only home runs from the beginning?
I don't know many actors, but I'm actually sure that I could if I started typing people into IMDb. Fuck, dude. Fuck, Mark Hamill, man.
Mark Hamill had some stinkers.
Are you sure? I
yes,
thought his breakout role was...
His breakout role's pretty great. But he doesn't stay at 100 forever.
But you said start strong.
You know what?
His breakout role was very good.
You're right. I did say that. I did say that.
Yeah, in fact, you know what? There's actually a lot of people who their breakout roles happen to be very good movies.
Their breakout roles happen to be Star Wars.
Well, but God, who's the guy in Princess Bride?
Oh, shit. I was just thinking about him like a week ago because I was watching Saw and he's in that. Okay. That movie sucks, by the way. Ugh.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, he's been in a lot of stinkers.
Yeah, he has been.
Carrie Elways.
I was thinking Corey Elway, and I was like, that's fucking wrong.
But, like, Princess Bride is very good, and he's very good in it. Like, he's a good actor. He's just been in a lot of crap, you know?
Oh, Jesus. So here's the thing, right? Is
he's in the new Stranger Things?
Who?
Man, I gotta catch up on that. Oh no, he's gonna be in season 3.
Oh, I'm behind. I'm a season behind on that show. That show that I recommended to everybody and didn't finish the first season until a year later. Yeah.
I'm also behind on Series of Unfortunate Events. I have this issue with like not starting second seasons of Netflix shows.
Hey, you know what? I'm on the same boat. I haven't seen the second season of Daredevil. I watched the first episode. To be fair, though, that's because I watched the first episode and was very turned off by the level of gratuitous violence in that. It was unsettling.
I actually quit it immediately because I was like, man, you did not fucking earn me having to watch somebody get their eyeball poked out. Like, this is episode goddamn 1.
That happens in episode 1? I don't remember that shit.
I specifically remember that shit. I remember turning it off like 10 minutes in because I was like, this is not what I signed up for.
I remember just there being just like a horrible, violent shootout, and I was just like, fuck, man, I don't need this. This is... Like, there's a moment in season 1 where fucking the Kingpin bashes a dude's head in with a car door, but that's really late in the game. By then I was like, fuck, I'll finish it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you already know the bad guy and, like, you're trying to establish how bad he is, at that point, gratuitous violence makes sense. Or you already have people on the hook, and if you do, like, a violent thing that might turn them off, usually, they're still good for it. But, like, first episode? Come on, man.
You gotta...
Ease me into it. Take me out to dinner first.
Yeah, give me some foreplay. Don't just get right to the climax.
Very nice. That was a good metaphor. Can we sign off?
Now? Sure. If you want to end here, it's fine by me. There's a joke here that I'm like violently not making.
I was trying to come up with the falling action thing, and then I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Like.
I've been your co-host, Andy Bad Boy Reyes.
I'm your other co-host, Tony Robusto. How do we fucking sign off?
I think listening to the last 2 episodes, I have been like just punching through them as fast as possible.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that has been very professional sounding, but fuck, man, if I didn't forget in the 3 weeks we haven't done this.
It's cool. We'll refresh ourselves before.
Yeah. No. I think I can do this.
Plus, last time you punched through it really quick, but I had to come back in and say, by the way, Princess Diaries.
Oh, right. Well, thankfully, we're still on that. We're good. But you can find me on Twitter at royalty_balance.
And you can find me on Twitter at TheaterBats.
Big special thanks to Lee Rosevere for Penguins on Parade. That's music for Podcast 3. You can find a link in the description, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You can find all of our stuff on direct2.video, a bunch of clips, all of our episodes, extras, and main, and all that good stuff.
You can leave us like a rating review on your podcast app. I don't know how to do that on my podcast app, but I assume some of you know how to do it on yours.
Mine doesn't have that, actually.
I don't think mine does, and that seems like a very basic thing that they all should.
You have what,
Podcast Addict is what I have.
Okay. Yeah, Downcast doesn't have
I don't think it's got a
of
rater. Boy, howdy.
Wow, fuck, sorry, I just feel back. We killed that.
I feel like we fucking derailed like crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tony has a webcomic.
Are we good? Hey,
no,
I forgot to plug my webcomic at inspiredbytrueevents.org. Thanks, Andy.
One of the longest lasting webcomics on the internet, I think.
I don't think that's true, but it's been a grip.
You know, how long has it been?
I will tell you right now. Let's see, 2018. Coming up on 7 years in a couple months.
That's pretty good.
I'd like to think it's pretty fucking good.
Although
the worst part is that you can really see my like writing change and genuinely I think get better. Mm-hmm. But that means that there's like a few years of crap.
Hey, listen, man, I went back and I reread questionable content at the beginning, and
that's you know what,
rough.
That's fucking fair.
That's fucking rough. So, good. Yeah, stay tuned for the next episode where we're watching Princess Diaries and Princess Diaries 2. Now, Tony, I don't want to tell you to do this, but if it's been 3 weeks, you might want to rewatch that for next week.
Absolutely fucking not.
No?
I have 1.5 pages of notes.
Wow.
Single-spaced notes typed.
Oh my god.
About Princess Diaries 1, the bullshit movie you made me watch.
I'm so excited. I remember loving these movies, and I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Alright. And that's definitely a next week.
Yeah. I am the ghost of John Smith.
And I am Internet Dead. Oh god, there's a spider outside my window. I'm 8 stories up! Oh my god, this fucker. What a brave little boy.
I don't think spiders... This is going to sound like a weird sentence. I don't think spiders take fall damage.
I don't think they do. No, they don't. They're too small.
Yeah, I think they, I think if he fell, he'd be fine.
Oh, he fell! Oh no!